two people of Liberia, if you allow the opposition to win, you will suffer. Liberians will suffer.
And the facts surrounding those issues, there is only one tool that provides the answer to face the issue on King's FM. Joe Anthony April Godson Way, commonly known as Live, from Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. The most analytical, the most stimulating conversation training for the day.
That's the funny thing about Unity Park. In a football game, we were playing the beat us today. We tap out of the tournament. Our focus now is not tournament again. Unity Park get their opponent that bring people, the media that bring people, they come back to their team that they that they put the crack everywhere.
On Face the Issue, we speak out the fact in advocating for the right of Liberia. Face the Issue brings you logic, explain logic, and advance you to discuss with logic. It's Face the Issue. Comes on your airway from Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Kings FM 88.5. Don't miss it.
You bow, Papa. You bow. You collected $22 million again without PPCC involvement.
Honored at this recent investiture.
Oh, yeah.
DJ Omegi.
I wish to be something else, oh. We not vote for Latin and we here, oh. People dying in Kinja. Horses money in single. Parents crying for IFs. Adolescents we were enjoy. 100 years back and forth. Jaros life in go up. Yahweh Suole betray the labor. You can call over to finish give. Listen, we get gold, we get diamond, we get iron, oh. We get all, we get timber, we get rubber, oh. They sell the money in the bank, now we are living, oh. After the 100 days, last quarter be the quarter, oh. But what on the tree, oh, go. Waka, oh. We die, oh. Waka, oh. What on the tree, oh, go. Waka, oh. We die, oh. Waka, oh. What on the tree, oh, go. Waka, oh. We die, oh.
Now the first time in the country you will see I'm to wrong. We're not talking plenty ego, we're not fighting and we're going. And when we're talking, say the team got to win to all wrong. You can just be looking at all that to say sleeping monk, the men are pong. Expressing my feelings on this song, the 22 minute roll. You tell me how far you go. Then I only want talking say we are coming up, bro. The people say from Ghana, the people say police for A, yellow machine from China, they come and say they know about A.
Yama, when I'm feeling from yeah. Just like what I've been poor in Mexico.
What they get it, made them to answer. What they get it, made them to answer.
What on the tree, oh, go. Waka, oh. We die, oh. Waka, oh. What on the tree, oh, go. Waka, oh. We die, oh.
Oh, we play the freedom of speech. Tell me why they sack people for MCC. Where the freedom of speech. When you thought you get the comment like Zaki.
We still trying to understand the government agenda. The rescue mission, rescue vision, by a fake impression. They get it drop and lead the people without expectation. Like who's that party scene asking when the train will go. But how the train will go when the driver is old. We been sitting in the train, but the driver can't wake up. Now all the funny thing they make all about give up. But who think on the budget? Like they sitting and I think on CPP document. The house are sending like Dylan and young people property. But Uncle Prison Jerry praying for back out the rapid. The country fire on a hustle, we can understand it. See how the people crying.
I have received today news of the evictions and destructions of our party headquarters. Unfortunate and regrettable as this is. I wish to encourage all Liberians, especially our supporters and sympathizers, to stay calm, remain law-abiding, and respect due process in the interest of our democracy, the rule of law, and the peaceful coexistence among all Liberians, irrespective of party, social, ethnic, or tribal affiliations. Fellow Liberians, fellow partisans of the Coalition for Democratic Change, today we witness yet another testament of the Unity Party government gross disregard for the rule of law. Emboldened by impunity, they continue to abuse power, testing our nation's fragile peace and democracy. Their list of violations grows daily, from police brutality against ordinary citizens to outright disregard of court orders. We must, however, take the high road. In the interest of peaceful coexistence, I urge everyone to remain calm, law-abiding, and respectful of due process, despite this partisan political mischiefs from the Unity Party government. In the legal battle over the ownership of the CDC headquarters, our party has always followed the rule of law and openly stated its willingness to abide by the court final ruling, regardless of the outcome. Yet, before the battle was fully exhausted, the trigger-happy partisans leadership of the police force, with direct instruction from Bouaka himself, spurred into actions. There was not a lawful eviction. It was a failed mission to destroy and erase the CDC in an attempt to fulfill their very wish Bouaka has repeatedly expressed to his lieutenants. While executing this criminal act, amid the cheers of their partisans, they failed to notice the loud silence of the vast majority of ordinary Liberians. Our people are in disbelief at this administration. Reckless behavior in its quest to consolidate power. Posterity will punish them harshly, while the loss of our office building is a setback. I want to emphasize that it is only temporary. We shall overcome this sooner rather than later. Thanks to your unwavering commitment, determination, and resilience, fellow citizens, coalitions, well-wishers, and sympathizers. Fellow partisans, do not be despaired. While we amid these difficult times, our party has faced worse situations, even from the very same actors we see today, and we have emerged stronger. We shall prevail. The UP leadership under Bouaka are destroyed, but we are builders. A special national headquarters delivery committee is being established to immediately begin the construction work so that we can have a modern state-of-the-art new home in record time. We shall execute this while we embark on a national tour to inform our people. In my journey to heights I have achieved, I have seen such hiccups before. We shall never waver. Together we will build. We are survivors by history. We are blessed with a spirit that overcomes even the most tragedies and misfortune. Remember, the unity, strength, and identity of our party and coalition are not found in bricks and mortar. They live in the minds, hearts, and fighting spirit of our teaming supporters. Therefore, I call on every member of the party, our sympathizers, to mobilize and focus our energies on constructing our next premises. I must be clear, resist the temptation to take the law into your own hands. However disappointed we are by this outcome, I call on each of you to continue respecting the law and due process. Fellow partisans, well-wishers, and sympathizers, I am optimistic about the political future of our party. Together we will build a better home land for our party. So help me God. God bless Liberia.
We have seen a systematic erosion of democracy. Executive overreach and open disregard for our constitution. Lawlessness in the legislature, with the presidency turning a blind eye even when the sacred hall of our democracy go up in flames. Security forces brutalizing peaceful citizens, while millions are being spent on so-called operations that offer no protection to ordinary Liberians. They said we were the problem, but now the Liberian people can see for themselves. The real problem is the unity party that is now in power. The time has come to speak the truth without fear. This government is failing and Liberia is paying the price. But citizens, let us not lose hope. Even the longest night must give way to daylight. Even the strongest storm must pass. We are still standing and we are still strong. We will not give up on Liberia. We will not give up on our people. And we will never give up on CDC. We are the party of the slums and the city. We are the voice of the voiceless. We are the protectors of the poor and the defender of their dreams. From New Cruton to Pinsville, from Buchanan to Bond Mines, from Sunny Quarter to Southtown, the CDC remains in the hearts of the people. This rally is a clear sign. We are reorganizing, we are preparing, we are coming back. I say to you, we are coming back. But in order to do that, we must build a strong, together we must fortify the one institution that can correct the failure of the Bouaka administration. And that institution is the Mighty Coalition for Democratic Change. This is why I call on all of you today, not just to believe, but to act. Not just to hope, but to build. Let us invest in the movement that has invested in you. Let us pay our due so that the party remains financially and politically prepared. Your dues are more than money. They are a seed of commitment, a pledge of loyalty, and a symbol of hope. I am so proud to launch this due payment campaign today because it means that you, the grassroots, you, the real owner of this party, are ready to step forward, take charge, and prepare for the future. As your political leader, I promise you this: we will not rest, we will not retreat, we will organize, mobilize, and energize until we reclaim the leadership of Liberia. But let us do it the CDC way, peacefully, lawfully, strategically, and respectfully. Because when our time comes, and it will come, believe me, we must be ready not just to win, but to govern better. We must correct the wrongs, improve the system, and restore the dignity of the Liberian people. So let us unite, let us rise, let us believe, and let us build. And to all our young people, I say, stay focused, stay clean, stay strong. To our women, you are the backbone of this movement. Keep rising. To our elders, your wisdom is still needed. Stay with us. And to our opponent, we see the failure and we are coming to face it. Again, as the great Nelson Mandela said in a quote, it always seems impossible until it is done. Unquote.
Shouts up to all of you wherever you are. We are grateful to the Almighty God that we are right here together again tonight and to do what we can for the Liberian people. And we think with God, all things are possible. And so we are forever grateful to the Almighty God for everything He continues to share with us and do for us. And no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there. And I always say to people, whether you like it or not, God Almighty will continue to guide us all and protect us. God has His own way of taking care of His own. So we are grateful to the Almighty God for everything. And thank you all for coming to class tonight, both offline and online students. I want to thank you all so much for coming to class tonight. It's good that we are working together to do what we can. A student can be rushing the class just for roll call business, right? Yeah. So just for roll call business, you can all be rushing to class. Anyway, we appreciate you all. Darlington Gay, yeah, one of the regular students who are always on time. Is that 8? Yeah. All right, and we have Masalam Dami. Yeah, I think that's that. So we praise God. It's a good evening. It's a good morning from Australia, Teacher Light. Yeah, Masalam Dami. I think I got it right. We praise God to be back this morning to listen to you, and I love it that the people can see the next day before us. People always see the next day before us. So when I hear them greeting and see the kind of greetings, it reminds me that we are getting there, right? So Darlington Dennis also came to class very early and at 8:01. So Susan Soiree, thank you. Soiree has one account. Fofana Akme Seku from Spain. What's up, Fofana? Has everything. Alexa Mamba, Gwilin. Melvin Nathaniel Roosevelt Jolo. Has up. Has everything with you. I'm about to call Rose Vinicius Bar Jr. And I from District 16. How you doing? Good evening to all. And Matilda Steven Steps in class. And Burma Kadi is also here with us tonight. I want to say hats up to all of you. Rose Bole is also here. Lucia Saki. We have William W. Wulu of the Civil Rights Movement. Amos Topa is also here with us in class. Precious Dakuka is here from Sawyer Beach Community Area. Hats up to you, Precious. I will be doing so great tonight. And we have Musa Sharif from the great United States of America. And I'm talking about Atlanta, Georgia, the United States of America. Perry Slobert from USA as well, this time New Jersey. Mawata Beliti, how you doing? Nina Queer, my darling sister. Sorry I didn't call you today, but I will still call, don't worry. Yeah, Perry Kier, hats up to you very much. We have no two boys more than pan butter. And it is right here in class and said our class is open. Certainly had been open since. And you came to class at 8:07. So Ashley Pidgele and is also in class from Greenville, Sano County. I visited Greenville, Sano County during the course of the latter part of the rain season. Yeah, I must say, and things were okay there. So I don't know what's happening now. Anthony Moses, what's up? Hey, my brother, you are in Accra, Ghana. Okay. I know most often, yeah, but God is there. My brother, you are going through. God will take you through. Don't worry. So Anthony Moses, how you doing? Mohammed Kamara, how's up? How's everything? And Augustine B. Dada. Then we have Jeremiah Flomo Topa Labla. It's also in class. And we have Oli Wilson. in Painesville Belt, and Sibosiso Zuma, and I from Texas, and from Austin, Texas, and I Toya Wisa Jr., Mohammed Kamara, Harris Hali Tamba, Bama Obento Kadi is also here, and we have also Tobiah Wright Jr., and we have Samson Kerry, and Jala Wilson Jackson from Kakata, Magibi County. Are you people having light there now? Because you have been complaining about electricity of recent. Are you people having light there now? Linda Morris, how's up? How's everything with you? I'm doing so great, and I hope you two also do the same. All right, Mario Maki Wohil is also in class. What God cannot do doesn't exist. Musu Yango, how you doing? Great. And Gedru Gedi Williams. Gedru, what's up? How's everything? Gedi Williams, how are you doing? So great, my sister. Fatu Sharif, Dubon Hills. I want to say how's up to all of you. Deconti Zian. These are people that came to class at 8:10, exactly the last minute. And the last time for entry. And Asata M. Miller also made it through, and she was the last to enter the class. Asata Miller was last to enter the class at the regulated time, the statutory time, the set time for roll call. If you are not in class before that time, we don't call roll on you, right? You see, internet makes it very easy. We're not biased, so I'm not picking among people. So you're not hearing me call J-Man Jenny. He came to class. Well, I don't know why I even calling a name for say. I had to call his name, eh? Yeah, but he's not somebody who's good for his class. He's always disturbing the class, right? But he came to class and 8:13. How will you do that? You think you're supposed to enter class before that time? It doesn't work like that. So all of y'all are there. Let me say hats off to all of you anyway. You are great people, great, fantastic students. How you doing? I hope you are doing so great tonight. And we are grateful to the Almighty God that we are all getting there. With God, all things are possible. How you doing? This morning, in fact, yesterday, I went to bed when it was around about, you will not know the heat. And me, I like to call too much mosquito. They can really give me heart and too sometimes, especially when the heat is on. When the heat is on. So it's a serious problem. The electricity is a serious challenge. Even here, we have been experiencing fluctuations. Mo Ali Water and Sewer is our neighbor. Mo Ali is using generator. If your thing will line, the water and sewer. In fact, water and sewer generator that the noisiest generator we have ever since. I don't know where they take it from. The Seaway Joseph Boaga generator was noisy in rehab. I don't know that Joseph Boaga old generator Mo Ali took reconditioned because they are noted for reconditioning things. Mo Ali must have taken Joseph Boaga old generator from a house and brought it here on Ashmont Street. And you know that Joseph Boaga generator that I told you about that one. It starts one time they smoke, the whole community can know about it. The noise can reach as far as Rehab Junction. Can you imagine from his house the noise of the generator? That is kind of generator Mo Ali get ready to water and sewer. When they get silencer machines, even our station machine a beating here, say you passing on the road, you will know what they call, but let the water and sewer put their generator on. Everybody, in fact, from street to street, they will be asking where that, not knowing that international power plant, that what they have down there, power plant, that generator go boom, 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 you even scare say you run away, right? You will run away. That's the kind of generator. So the thing about electricity we're talking about, the thing and politics you can do with a. The thing that everyday life that all of us we are living. If you say there is electricity, we are the people that are living right here. Yeah, more right here. One of your Unity Party corrupt criminals who's sitting right here. He right here. So that man and all can be posting part of stuff. That the man right here. We are him, we are all neighbors. So we're right here together. So when they put generator on, we'll know. And they have a generator on, but thank God I know it's a generator. They can expose them big time. So the electricity issue is a challenge. And like I was saying this morning in my post, or if you check my page, I was just trying to tell people that the reason we don't forgive or we are not lenient with Unity Party, especially when it comes to rating government, we can compare the kind of rating we'll give to Unity Party to that of the rating we'll give to CDC. When we were in school, we learned something, how to grade students, right? So let's understand you are at a university and you're teaching at a university. And you have a 65-year-old in your class. I mean, I forget about 65-year-old. We have a 55-year-old or 50-year-old in your class. Then you have 18, 19 years old person in your class. You give them tests. As a teacher now, this is where we do the evaluations. So as a teacher, you are supposed to grade the two of them, right? Let's understand all of them fell below the belt. The student, the man who maybe 17, 18 years old, he scored maybe 40. Then the man who is 50 years old, he scored 50. He scored 40. Or even he scored 39. And I'm supposed to grade the two persons. Who do I give high marks to? If I'm supposed to scale, if I'm supposed to add up grades to people, who do I give high marks to? Who deserve my high marks? I want cross them now. I want cross all of them. The man with 50 scoring 39. Then the man who is 18 years old scoring 40. Who do I help to pass if I want to help now? If I want to scale, who do I scale? Who did well? Of the two, who really did well? If that you were in your shoes, who really did well? So to answer that, obviously, the man who scored 50, who is 50 years old but scored 39, I will make him to pass. And obviously, I may even not touch that boy who scored his 40, the old man. The reason there is the old man has all the responsibilities and everything for him to score that. For him to score that kind of grade, you must know that he is good. So the small boy who get 18-year-old, whatever, he can score 40. That man, I'm passing for what? He deserved? No, I can't. That is the same rating we'll bring to the Unity Party versus CDC. Unity Party have been in government for 12 years plus 2. They have gone 14 years now. And yet, they are not perfect. They are seeing people still comparing Unity Party with CDC. You see that? You see what we're talking now? CDC only had 6 years. Today, the CDC 6 years. The Unity Party, then you're doing comparison. Is there any comparison to make here? Who do you get better grading to as we speak now? So let's understand on CDC, United States was fluctuating. On Unity Party, United States is fluctuating. So when we wait two now, one pass, another government will say the other government was better. So I agree. Fluctuation of United States is the same in the two governments. One has spent 12 years, another just spent 6. Two of them. So who is the better government? Let's be fair now. You know, sometimes you want to come to the discourse with just sound, assessment to really ask yourself, who do you rate now? Unity Party versus CDC. The CAEC problem we used to have, this is it. The same CAEC problem that we used to have, it happened on a CDC. So let's agree, for the argument's sake, let's agree. Which government is by far better? Which government? United Party spent 12 years. They are not able to solve a problem. And CDC came just 6 years. And if you were to even read, that's why you see, most of those things you can be doing, you're passing around, you're rating the one here, you look at you don't even know how to grade people. The 6 years government is by far better than the Unity Party. They spent 12 years. You can consider them. Even if you have consideration on Koji, you can have consideration on Unity Party. I don't know how they call it, man. They say, I don't know, allegedly. I don't know what you know about gay business or what thing. I don't know how they call it, other guy. They got out to City Hall, man. I don't know their name. The problem with the Unity Party, I don't know their names, right? So that guy out there, if you look at the performance-wise, right? Currently, as we speak, you want to say Koji did well. Koji came from nowhere. He became city mayor. Look at where he took the city. Then you see the people who've been there for 12 years. So whoever they put in there, all of them are covered by the 12 years. Because the expertise is in Boakai. He had been in government for years. For people to be comparing Joseph Boakai, all like that, with all his time he has spent, To compare it with a George Weah, who just spent 6 years and at this level, it's not fair. There's no comparison here. So sometimes you ask yourself this question, what are we comparing here? The other men are still on here. And he scored 3 goals. The other man just coming to the team, he scored 3 goals. Who's the best player? Somebody who has stayed long with the team but scored 3 goals. Another man just coming to the team, he scored 3 goals. Who's the best player? The man who just come in hasn't spent much time because the prospect is there. That were he to be given more time as compared to the other man who has spent long time, that man will score more goals. That's how you compare. That's how you do your comparison. Yeah, thank you so much, Michael Clark. Yeah, you are right. Because you said CDC even 4 years. That just 4 years because COVID took 2 years from here. COVID took 2 years from there. So CDC just have 4 years. So even if you want to say, oh, we're suffering the same way, what something on the CDC, oh, they won't happen in the same way. The same way. So who's by far better? The CDC is by far better than the Unity Party that had always been in government. So that's why we don't treat them lightly. We treat them harshly. There are considerations we have on the CDC and not the Unity Party. Because they know, in fact, it is not that we are even thinking as per the years, but they themselves, they pride themselves in bigotry. And then they think that they are the best. They are the most educated. So as a result of even that, we expect them to even better perform. We shouldn't be comparing them with CDC. So those are some of the things that we just want to highlight as you get on. When you're doing your comparison, your communities, you want to say, like the scenario I gave from the onset, you want to say it like that. And say Unity Party and CDC. We sort of be arguing here. CDC brought 25 yellow machines in 4 years. Unity Party bringing 39. I don't know if they say 39 or not, but we're coming to something in no time. Who's the best? George, we are born bosses. Unity Party just brought few. Who's the best? So you can see it now. You can see the comparison there, right? Who's the best? CDC. So CDC is the best. So you can look at it that way and ask yourself. So those are the kind of way you argue in communities. You ask them. The other opponent, they now spent 12 years. We expect them to know better than even the CDC that you're comparing them with. So now you're better than you're supposed to know as a result of 12 years of experience plus 2 years just added, and it's 14 years of experience you had. Out of your 14 years of experience, CDC only used 4 years out of your 14 years. Only 4 years CDC had. And CDC did what it did today. You're not even able to match them. 4 years because COVID took 2, right? COVID took 2. Only 4 years CDC used. CDC has told us that we can have a government or presidential term for 4 years. The country will still progress. Development will still go on. And the next campaign will run. That next campaign, our Abraham Godson will run. After we has returned to power, that thing that they go, what they call, we're bringing it back. There's 6 years of suffering on a useless government that we're on here, so we'll call it down. Never again that we allowed ourselves to wait for almost 6 years of uselessness. It will not work. 4 is enough. We can bear pain for 4 years, but not 6. Since we're not able to take action to remove a president, to protest, to do whatever, the only action we can take is to go to the ballot box and then vote for us to reduce presidential term to 4 years. Now, not 5 years, instead we're talking about 4. Now, another campaign that people like us will get on. They're waiting. It will teach us lesson. Tomorrow, when they say referendum, I need to come tell you, you know the reason why you need to jump there to go vote for 4 years. Because Joseph Boakai has demonstrated that they 6 years can be a burden on the society. And it's a burden on you today. George Weah wanted to cut it down, to cut down your burden. What did you do? You allow useless, liability Delonen to use you. Useless men, like Delonen, they want use you. People like Joseph Boakai who have been liability on the country, they will go use you. Then you agree, you go vote against it. When they kind of liability. George Weah saw it coming. He saw it coming that the people that they are in the future, that time will come, the country here will become a burden, complete burden on them. The government itself that they will put there will become useless to them. So instead of them suffering for all that time to wait until the government leaves, we can call it down so that the government has shorter time. He did that. What did you people do? You voted against it. Ain't that the bread you're carrying now for 6 years? You think you have to vote for 5 years, turn a day, you know what we're talking now? But next year, we're not talking about election preparation now and going. And you see why you did to yourself. When George Weah, you say, who tell you? George Weah, who brother Reverend Runner, he have told you that even in 4 years, I can develop a country. I don't need 6 years. George Weah said it. Oh, you want to know how he said it? Because COVID-19 came, the message is clear. Oh, you want you to expressly say that? No. George Weah has told you people, the CDC government have told you people that 4 years is enough for any sound government. Any responsible and sound government that really mean well for the country, 4 years is just enough. There's no excuse. 4 years enough to develop the country. George Weah said that. It was tried and tested. 4 years of no, you know, let me tell you what is about this 4 years that maybe you don't understand. The 4 years is so unique to Liberia that I want for you to understand. The one in the 4 years, it will be unlike, because subsequent 4 years time, there will be donors everywhere. People, the COVID-19 will not be around or whatever it is. So the 4 years time, there will be time you get support from outside. But on George Weah on 4 years, it was only him. On George Weah on 4 years, it was only him, and he did what he could. Two of it, and you saw it clearly. So the 4 years, it tells you that if you have a sound government that really means well for the Liberian people, very, very correct, and mean well, 4 years enough. You don't need too much time. You don't need it. You don't need it. In fact, 6 years, George Weah has demonstrated to us that 6 years is a waste of time. It's a waste of the Liberian people time. It's just a breading on the Liberian people. Because you as president, when you come in there, you get 100 days. In 100 days, you must have started showing signs that you can do something sound. Right? Yeah. So if we can demonstrate that, what is the essence? Where are we? But anyway, we'll get there. And no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there. I just want to tell you some of these things because the debates are on in the communities. The arguments are on. But today, and we can't bring it to 3 years. Just stop that. Let's go at America level, Ghana level, or so forth. Yeah, let's do that. You can't bring it to 3 years. 3 years, no. We had in 4 years. What do you want to do to input it? You're not letting put a business. Yeah, we just need 4 years. 4 years, that's all we want. So today, as a matter of fact, let me see what my big brother. Okay, good. I have it. So let me see what my big brother I can get to him today. I'm feeling with the AC thing. I told you, say AC off and on the put just thought the go fair through or whatever it is. Okay, that won't feel way. Today, something happened. Something happened, and it happened in Grangeda County. I think you people can remember when Nancy Doe died. When Nancy Doe died, the Unity Party used the Nancy Doe situation to pretend as if they are reconcilers. They did not stop with Nancy Doe. They went for Samuel Kanyando. And the only reason for doing that at the time was to demonstrate to the Southeasterners that they cared the most about one of the truest sons of Southeast who served this country and died in the manner in which he died. They used it and politicized it. When George Weah, who called Samuel Kanyando the late his true father, because there is no time that Doe would not exert everything to see to it that Weah was at his best. And for every time you saw any of those tracksuits, those Adidas and stuff them, every time we are coming down, he always used to buy those for Doe to wear it. It was a father and son relationship. They used it. They used the Doe children to deny Weah's appreciation, Weah's effort to identify with the family, to sympathize with the family. They politicized it, they rejected it, they resisted it, and in their own thinking, they were making him shame. Joseph Boakai championed that. They went as far as looking for empty casket. They claim to have assumed Doe's body. But again, Prince Johnson's videos are there where he said that Doe's body or whatever does was dumped into the sea. So they symbolically did something so that it will appear to the Grand Judah people that they have carried Doe and his wife back home. Wastefulness. They went in Grand Judah thinking that they would have had the political cloud that they wanted. They didn't. Zoe Penner is the one that been championing all of that. I don't know what has entered in the heads of Zoe Penner. They all did that. And they thought they were humiliating Weah, but Weah is somebody who can be humiliated. That man comes from a football field where people boo him. They jeer at him. They call him Black Monkey. They call him all kinds of names. Now, foolish people then like, oh, can't humiliate him. You know what all Weah went through and he was still successful in life? The man played the hegemon of football. Played the hegemon of football where at that time racism was the highest in football. The time the white people, they not used to let blacks. That the time we were playing. What do you get ready to talk about? We are humiliating. I saw one useless Stanton Waterspoon the last time, criminal like that. Go say, crazy say, passing around with video that Unity Party people brought ever since. I know he just coming our politics. He know nothing about our politics. That one thing. That guy is a dumb, funniest, crazy human being, a criminal who's sitting down there, useless man like that. That you the one can take video and bring and say, oh, we are doing promo. You know when Unity Party people brought that thing? Even anytime they brought it, we are still bidding election until they have to steal the election. The time you say the Liberian people, they are fools. That nonsense you're on down there. Do you really know the Liberian people, their relationship they have with we are? They call election result can teach your lesson. That whether you go or you come down, what is negative you don't say about we are? That the people stay voting in the way they voted him. And I still me think if the CDC have put their apps together, they the nonsense then we're not seeing it in this country. But if you act careless and a rogue steals and decides to shine in front of you, they call it a blessing. And you are the one who's cursed because you were careless. It doesn't mean that God did not bless you with it. No, God bless you with things. But the way you treat it, other people who are smart, they will steal it away from you. And the people who stealing, we are calling them people who are blessed. Why you who they stole from? You are being classed as a Christ person. That's what happening to the CDC today. They are very careless. The Unity Party stole. So as a result, Unity Party priding themselves that God gave them that. No, but that useless human being there. No, sorry to say, there are some people I don't like to call them any animal name, but Sandon Waterspoon deserve to be called one of those animals' names. And that's why I never wanted to talk in, because the last time somebody called me, when I was journalist, say, oh, AB, what the problem you get? You see, our people there living and they're lying. Stanton Waterspoon, they're sitting down on the platform, Stanton Waterspoon talking negative and insulting. We are, they can't say anything. I say, but my brother, I don't want to tell you nothing. For me, I can't tell my thing and go for my business. Ever since, I told you people the reason why Stanton Waterspoon. They didn't tell you. I don't know why when I'm talking some things, you can't really get me to understand me that I'm not speaking for myself. I'm not speaking by myself. I'm not speaking by myself. I told you God can always lead me and gave me the way and say, AB, say it this way and how it will be. I told you people. I told you people that Stanton Waterspoon were carrying these CDC people then down there and mixing up people because he want to rally CDC people towards that platform so that he will use it to insult where that it will get to them. Didn't I tell you people that? How many times did I not say that? I didn't tell you people. You know, when people talking here, y'all will say that, oh, there's that. I'm not a fool. Everything you hear me come and say here, I pray to God Almighty. I tell you, thank you for his knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. I told you people the rationale behind it. I said, oh yes, I'm dealing with it. I'm never happy about that man dealing with people. I don't have time. I never ever. I told you people, I said that was the main reason. That means a criminal. The man know how to lure people into money before he strike you. If that man can go grab people, put them in school and get a fake certificate all over the place that you ain't want to use, some of the citizens will still be used and y'all will be used by that man. But none of the people like us, we don't have time. Because some of you are very inconsistent. You're sitting and saying politics, you gotta be. The reason you're still thinking that you must play nasty, that the only way you'll win because you were reckless in protecting your votes. Now, why you're thinking your politics is the politics of the world. The politics that CDC plays, the politics of the world. The only thing you did not do to end it to the finish line to protect your votes. You didn't do that. The margin tells that you didn't do that. So as a result of that, you want to abandon. You want to lose yourself. You want to lose yourself and thinking that you got to be like Stanton. You got to lie like Stanton. You got to do like this before you can win. What kind of, why are you losing your own identity? I am AB and will remain like this until 2029. And I can tell you for sure, if we will continue like this and people that all cause our noise then here, and then you'll go do the same thing you did, your business. That's why I'm telling you, I'm sitting down here because I want government job. So I tell you already that it will cause all the noise and do all we can. And y'all go to the ballot box, y'all do the same thing, that your business. And I'm craving for government job. I don't get anything beat that I will lose. Nothing. That your business. That y'all will be inside. I don't want to know. So I don't get anything to lose in 2029. No. Y'all sit down. Y'all lose your identity to be a criminal. They say that the only way you can win election in the country, you got to be a criminal. The only way you can win election, you're going to go to dance with criminal. Why are you losing your identity? You are giving up on yourself, your unique posture for CDC to come to power. Tell me how many demons are you dealt with before you came to power? It was strategic. CDC coming to power? Yes. It was strategic. When did CDC do that? CDC did that in a dying moment. That was saying, look, we'll have a relationship with Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. And that relationship is not going to be harmful to our belief, our ideology. No. It's not going to be harmful to our belief, our ideology. No. One, we just come from war. It's difficult for us to have had past leaders. Now we are going to have the fresh past leader. She deserves, no matter what it is, we are resetting the country. That's why it is. So you go say now you lose your identity. And what about, you see what you're doing now? That the thing that you're supposed to be doing. Going to showcase what you have done. It's not to lie that the Unity Party. You don't have to be like them. You don't have to. Be yourself. That identity is what I brought you. Why are you trying to change it now? Oh, because Unity Party, roguish thing that they did, that you yourself, you facilitated by being, could you imagine that? By the way, it's up to you people. And I will still tell you people. So, George Weah, let me get back to it now because the grandchildren thing are coming on now. I just left and then jump on that ear. This is what it is. And I will tell you people, me, I don't get nothing. I don't get nothing against anybody. I have nothing against anybody. And I will tell you no day because I have nothing personal against anybody. Even the Stanton Waterspoon, the Joseph Human Boaka, the how they call them Waterspoon. Let me say how they call them VP. No, I have no issues with them. Nothing, absolutely. Because I'm living my life without them. I need nothing from them. And I thank God for all He's doing. So let's continue with the Grand Jide County team that they play at Ghana. So you all were here. They politicize it. They did SYZ. They did blah, blah, blah. How we are like this. How we are like that. Blah, blah, blah. They did all the negative things. They say they're not buried. And then they came back to town. George Weah, to the support, they say, George Weah now our international contacts. To the support, because they put an OJ camp, the international partners, when they come to that, they will ask you. Right? They will ask you questions. This is what it is. What do you want? Where do you want this? This is our support towards you. So anybody comes to this station and they decided to say, if you will buy a microphone, that support goes to the station. Right? It is a support. So under Weah administration, the German government came in to support. Through that study and said, look, we'll build a hospital. I want to build a hospital. Where do you think that will be? He said, let's build it in Grand Jide County. right? They went and broke grounds for it and started the building of that hospital. But I would not say anything much on it. I want for me to talk to former Grand Jida County Superintendent and former lawmaker, Honorable Kai Fale. Sorry. I tried to, I told him I will get to him today. So I think I can get to him. And sorry, I want to get to him. Then he explained to us about that entire project. Then I will say what I want to say. So let him tell us what it was about and what happened today. A couple of questions he has to answer that will guide us in leading towards what we want to talk here tonight. Me, and I here to can't hear my hair on people. I don't hurt my head on people. No, I don't do that. So let's just relax. Let me just talk with him briefly on this. Let him be able to explain to us what really that project is about, because it was under his watch. So let's hear from him on Kai Fale. And I told him I was going to call him on the show. And so the moment I get on Kai Fale, whom I'm calling, I hope he picks, because we had a conversation just a while ago, and I'm supposed to get to him, but his line is quite busy a bit, so I will try to get to him. Anybody closest to him, please tell him AB is calling you as planned, so that we can. He will tell you some things. I don't want to say it by myself. I don't want to say it by myself, because there are some things that he has to say that he wanted to share in relation to that project. The project that is in Grand Jida County that was dedicated, incomplete project. I want to call it incomplete project that was dedicated today. Another incomplete project was dedicated today in Grand Jida County. So that's what I was trying to talk about, right? So I'm seeing his line is quite busy yet, but let me just throw light on it while we are waiting, and I think he will call back if he has time. I just posted. Okay, so he's calling back now. Sorry. So let's get him. All right, Kai Fale, how you doing, Chief?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you, sir?
Hey, great, man. How's everything with you?
Well, everything doing good.
I like that. I had expected you to be in Grand Jida County for the dedication of the county's premier hospital, and that will host our people. In fact, that entire sub-region, and is going to benefit from there. Where are you currently?
I've been in Monrovia. I've been in Monrovia for the past 6 days now. I've been in Monrovia.
But you are not invited for the program as a stakeholder in the county?
No, not to my knowledge. I have not received any invitation, neither a call for the superintendent or anybody for the program.
Wow, that's great. All right, so on Fale, the dedication of this program today is sparked out huge debate, and others are saying that the project is incomplete. It's a rushed dedication. Other people are saying that the project, the incomplete project, allegedly or incomplete project, and is supposed to have carried different name, but of course the current government decided to name it a different name. So since you were there for the inception of this project in Grand Jida County, tell us, how did it all start with this hospital project in Grand Jida? Is it Zwedru?
Yes, Zwedru.
Okay, Zwedru, Grand Jida County. Tell us, please.
Yeah, Eddie, thank you again, at least for placing the cost to us. The project started 2019, and the groundbreaking of the project started in 2021 during the former President George Weah.
Okay. When
he broke ground for the project. The first thing, the Jamaica close engagement of the local authorities, and during 2019 up to 2024 January.
Orofale, are you still there? Hello?
And the project started in 2019, and before that project started, we will have the German government through the met with us and they asked us for a land to build a referral hospital.
Okay.
So what we did for was to make sure that we secure that land and we told them this is land. They said the only way they can start a project to make sure that we give them a land with a deed. So we did a land with a deed and they asked us which of the names that they wanted to be on it, and we decided to remember our late president Samuel Doe.
Okay.
The deed that we gave them was in the name of Samuel Kayando Memorial Hospital, and that deed was given to the German government through the minister then, the former minister of health, and our president.
Hey, five. Kai Fale, let me get back to you. Sorry. Yeah, okay, it's the MTM line. Let me see whether I can get back to you. The network is a serious challenge for us tonight. Sorry, people. I hope it's not his phone that went off, and I hope it's just network. I really want to get this. Hello? Wow. Onofale, I'm trying to get back to you, and you yourself calling me back. Could you imagine? It's back to back. We really want to understand this from you, Onofale, and you are pitching, and so this is it. So let me see again whether I can get back to Onofale right here so that he can narrate more about the project, which is very important for all of us, just for us to understand some things, because these things are coming from the horse's mouth now. Yeah, so we are very so we will get it done. Orofale, if you can use your orange line, I'm also calling it your orange line. I'm also calling your orange line, and you were just speaking with me using your MTM line. So your orange line is what I'm on now, and requesting that you please continue this conversation, so that the people understand what it is that's going on right here with that project that was dedicated today. So let's see how it works out. We are hoping to hear from Orofale, please. Yeah, we never had to go like this. Our people are all ears, and they want to understand. Okay, he calls back. Thank you, Chief. Yeah, sorry. It's good that you call back. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, seven never had a problem, so I know.
Oh, okay.
So as I said, even they started in 2019, the German government engaged us and said they wanted a land with a deed, and they also asked the local authorities how would they should also put the hospital or the full hospital names there. So in the process with the citizen concerned, we were able to name and the deed of the carry Samuel Kayando Memorial Hospital.
Okay.
When the former president came, President Weah King on his the February 2021, who also confronted him and showed the copy of the deed, and he said that was a good idea. He also supported us in the idea to make sure that that hospital carried the former president named Samuel Kayando.
Okay.
To our ultimate surprise, with the finishing touches of that, with the full print of that hospital, we of course will have copies in our possession. But the units will be there between 19 to 21. Out of the 19 to 21, as we speak, the units that are also there right now, of course, I will share the pictures on the WhatsApp with you. We are not being completed between 8 to 9 of that unit that will sit at the roofing level. Unfortunately, somebody was sitting at the roofing level. So one of the other times I was able to confront the superintendent asking, but in our agreements, when people said they were going to furnish it, we are going to make sure that the finish the agreement, because the issue of the eyes cleaners were also there, the issues of the operation room, everything was also there, which of course the unit, but all the person with the 7 units, nothing had been complete, and they said that all the German government said that we of course the German government committed ourselves to the process to make sure that all the units really including the residential area, because they started residential area with 4 units, and out of 4 units, 3 units they show add additional 7 to make it 10, where they had the nurses and the office staff will be living. But unfortunately, those units are not yet completed, and some of the foundation that the dogs are not yet completed. So there's more answers to we are saying what is now, because the agreement that we have is something that will end that been deviated. So as probably the superintendent who's in charge, and he cannot get estimate. But unfortunately, today, during his presentation to the public, he said the hospital is now at 95% completion. So it's only at 95% completion, according to the superintendent. Why should you dedicate the process? And according to the West, the hospital agreement was that they're going to furnish the hospitals 100%, and those equipment that they're bringing, they're going to take some staff for the hospital or for the hospital and matter treatments or other health facilities to make sure that they can in Germany for training for at least between 2 years to 3 years to make sure that they get used to the machine. They have people who will be doing the eye test. They're going to care them for training. They have people, different departments, other things to equipment to make sure they operate the equipment. So it's an utmost surprise to say that we are dedicating the hospital today. And we got to ask most questions because we don't know, because we said that we corrected. No one that come from a Grand Year Health Center that have gone to Germany to train the equipment that they draw. And they are finished process that are finished while we're serving the 8 to 9 units at foundation level. Who's going to complete this? Because in the agreement between the German government and the other Liberian government. So that is it to find ourselves here.
Well, Kai, you just stated that the agreement was such that when that hospital is completed, trainings will be done, equipment will be brought in, and that hospital is going to be fully furnished. Now, I did listen to the vice president, despite you saying that the superintendent said that indeed the hospital has gone about 95%, and so near complete. Now, so the vice president was talking about how he personally will talk with the health minister so that they can find furnitures and whatever. So don't we have furnitures in that place? Were there not tours going there, or is that hospital currently functional and operational now as per what it ought to be?
No, if you stand to be it's far from that, because the first thing that I was there, the Germans government brought in all this equipment. Okay. Those equipment were brought by the German government, and they said the equipment that will be installed at that hospital, at that facility, those people that will operate that equipment will go for trainings in Germany, and they will go for training between 2 years to 3 years to make sure that they get open to all that equipment. Nothing such has been done. So the equipment that they get there, you get it there because nobody is there that nobody's equipment. The second thing is that the hospital, based on the unit that they had in the agreement between the Liberian government and that of the German government, has not been yet fulfilled. To have between 7 to 8 units at foundation level, and all the places that the pictures will share the photo to you. All the people start posting the photo already. People have press conference today in Grand Deal to make sure that they have their own satisfaction in the process. So again, if this happens, that what we find ourselves, and I hope that the people of Grand Deal can be and take you note of that.
Well, Orofale, are you surprised that the name Samuel Kyan Doe was not actually memorialized as per the original records, especially wherein the death of the late Nancy Doe was being used and as a situation or as an event for the Unity Party to have demonstrated love for Doe, that they wanted to memorialize Doe. They said they assumed his body and they carried it to Grand Judea County. Are you surprised that they had to kick against naming Doe after that hospital today to have just kept what they thought they started?
Definitely, I'm surprised. I was surprised. I'm very discouraged. I'm very downhearted because it was not our plan. Our plan and the deed that was given was that the hospital should be named after our former president that will have the levels of that. It has happened before. The Chinese built a 100-bedroom hospital, 100-bedroom hospital in Capitan. Okay. Every facility that they have there today, they have people, they well-functioning. Every department of that place finished 100%. So why now they come to Grand Judea County to have over 8 units at foundation level and you're going to dedicate the president? So it is happening, Eddie. It's unfortunate that we know that this government will treat, that this government will do what it did today, thinking that they, they want to claim good, thinking that they were part of the process, and listen to the vice president what he said, Manaselis was also, she's the one that went through the process, or the one that, and the German government doing the groundbreaking ceremony, which of course said that would be when the president went there, was that they said this is the very first time they are going to do that. Not only in Grand Judea, they want in River G, they did another one in River G, they have one in Salo County, They also want health facilities in Kunamos district. They want a Bison district. And all the things went there with dedicated the projects. And we said that the referral hospital will also, those health center will support the referral hospital. At the end of the day, nothing is happening to those, so that some of the units are not yet reached the roof level. They are out there to the foundation level. So this happens again. The way we find ourselves, I hope that we can take care of the people that are going to the entire South region.
Wow. So with that being said, just before I take leave of you, you said the superintendent said it's that 95%, and then they are dedicated
90%. 90%. According to his speech today, he said, well, they are 90%. So how can you dedicate a project that reach 90%? So it's contradicting the vice president again, but anyway, that's what we find ourselves.
I like that. So is there any possibility that when we are to come back to power in 2029, that hospital could be rededicated upon the completion of those units and so forth, and then named after the proper person whose name you Grangidians wanted that hospital to be named? Is it possible?
Precisely, the president did a similar work, so he went there as a vice of the president, and at that time I gave him the briefing, he accepted that, he said, well, it's good. He's the father to not only to people of their country, he's also the father to the people of the southeastern region. So forth. We at the down minute again to make sure that we don't have that mention, or maybe we don't have seen that the Samika and the referral hospitals. It does happen. We have the same hospital in Tabetown where they have the Mexi, the Jackson Fiado Hospital. Why will we so grant the country now? Then we'll have our own sons who also serve the Republic of Liberia. And that means that not being erased for the president to make sure that it's a grand referral hospital. So, the majority of the people today, they are not happy. Maybe you can see from the rabble, the vice president, people who toast down and less than 30% based on the video that they're sharing, was not in attendance, and people got to take people from the various schools to make sure that the people of the president gave the vice president, So it is happy to hope that they can take care of that to make sure that the people of graduate can give them what they want. And let's do it for the people of Liberia, not only graduate campus. So
but then that is very obvious, because if a son of Nima County, Jeremiah Kwankun, will stand there and then undermine the Grangidians' recognition of their son, when he in his own county enjoyed the recognition of Jackson Doe at the Tapeta Hospital, but when Grangidia time came, they decided to undermine it. I don't know how Jeremiah Kun looks at that politically, to see that he had to undermine, Grangidia recognizing their own, and they were able to recognize one of their political heroes in Jackson Doe, in Nima County. This is something you just raised, which is very much key.
Yeah, sure. That's what fun ourselves. So I hope that there are a lot of talk shows today that monitor that in the counties where other young people and those express their dissatisfactions, other groupings express their dissatisfactions in the process. And because if you can remember, the first time is that what we have, they get one of the Kunamo record the county people give out a lemon. We went there and report did a survey that place. What town? Even that place where the baby hospital now, thousands of Grangidia will declare a working days on the Saturday, we declare Friday on the working day, where everybody, the students, community, the business will close, all the businesses went there to do a cleanup campaign. And on that day, we announced that the hospital will be named in the honors of our former president, our son, and every Grangidia. There's a traditional, the chief elder of Grangidia County, may so rest in peace, he passed, and he's also suggested that. And we said, well, we're going to take it to the government to make sure to get it done. He said, put it on the paper. And I think when my son see this, we will not sign it. So I said, okay, we're going to do that. So when I consulted the president was there, he said, well, I think what the people want, I was going to give them. So in the project again, he accepted that to make sure that he ended up signing a deal. And today, unfortunately, that he so recipe is not alive to see what changes this government has brought to change they mean that the chief, the elder council, the Grangidia want, and the citizens of Grangidia want to be changed to Grangidia, because it's a referral hospital. So it's happening. I hope that other big hands, and as I said, maybe they have other to say, but I hope that the president of our country now can see reason to make sure that they can rethink and make sure that that building or that hospital, that referral hospital, be named in honor of our sons, our fathers, and our brother.
Wow. Thank you, Kai Fali. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. We appreciate your cost.
You're welcome.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, my brother. And so we are grateful. Now you're getting the points, right? So that one is clear. No need to explain further on that. So the temporary name until George Weah can come back to power is Grand Jide Referral Hospital. But the original name was a deed. And I hope that Kai Fali and the rest of the other folks, if they can have access to the deed, they can. But again, even absent the deed, don't you think it was a classic opportunity for them after they paraded with Doe casket all over the place? They're trying to memorialize him. Why they didn't use that hospital to say, look, recently we came here, we brought Doe Ballet to memorialize him. Now we have a hospital that we are dedicating. So we name it a hospital, Doe Referral. What a big deal about that. What is the really big deal about that? Right? And because they have a clash between Doe family, because the children get problem with Zoe Penner now. So as a result, by naming it like that, the children will have to come to see to it that their father is being memorialized. All kinds of crazy things just going on in this country. But let's leave that one there and come to the Unity Party people with their fake lies. They are fake, because some lies can be, Oh, you don't know that one? You'll get to know it. So this is it right here on this very die, right? So let's go on. The Unity Party people, you have Jeremy Miller Pierre here today. Oh, Pierre said that the 35 yellow machines that they've been keeping here secretly because they carry the barrel, been keeping it. Somebody told me about last month that, they're taking the machine there from the barrel now in the net. Now, as we speak, the person gave me that intelligence that they were taking the machines from the barrack. So I told them, say, maybe they want to come in. They have carried the machines back, and they decided to stock them to rebrand them 35. Now they went to China. They're pretending as if they are carrying the machines back. They're not carrying a machine back. These guys are rogues. The reason I'm telling you they are rogues, this is it. The guys in China, I don't know what kind of minister they get down there. I don't know, they say one deputy minister or whatever. The minister that down there, listen to his commentary. I'm about to play it. Listen to him. According to him, they have 19 bulldozer, excavator, blah, 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 that are coming to this country. The government sat down here at the information ministry. They said 39. With those trucks and things. Only the trucks the men were able to display with county flags. When it came to him narrating about the excavators, bulldozers, and so forth, some counties name on some, while other county names are on either the bulldozer or the excavator. You see the difference there? I'm about to play. You will listen to the young man. I don't know whether that young man, old man, or whatever it is, but all of them can lie. One of the lion man, Jim. The lion man, Jim, is about to explain to you. And you will see them. How is it possible that you will start identifying county flags and you just want to feel? You just stop. Right? They trick us. That's also lies they are doing. They're not carrying the 35 machines back. They're not carrying anything back. They are lying. Look at the timing. Immediately they took those machines from the barrack. That was when they announced that a man gone to China. He finished seeing a yellow machine. They only buying fuel from there. With these trucks, the other yellow machine then will stay right here. The certain trick they are playing. These guys are still stealing. These guys are still deceiving you people. Just watch out. Come listen to it. Come listen to it. Let me share it with you. I have it right here, and I will share it with you right now. We were about to listen to him, right? Yeah. I have it right here, and I won't. Yo, let me put it in here, so you can listen to him. You're listening to him well. I mean. So let's take our time. We have a listen. Let's take our time. We listen to him. Okay, good. Brilliant. Bossman, I come in. We're coming to come listen to you. Yeah, I want for all to listen to you. Well. Let's listen to him. So there is it. Let's come listen to him. He said 19. They said 39. He said 19. They said 39. So what they did, they mix it up with trucks and other things. But the 39 yellow machine that you saw Mamaka Penete, man, yellow machine passing around with, it's not going anywhere. It's staying right here in Liberia. It's not going anywhere. It is not going back. These guys are liars. They just think they are smart. They are not. Come listen to this man now. For me, when I'm talking, you can see the evidence is there. Clack. All right? So you're coming to listen to him. That the man can show everything here. We're coming to him now. Can show everything, Papa, so that we can hear you. Very good. These people, they are liars. Never trust them. These people, they are rogues. I don't know why these people will always.
Fellow Liberians,
my
name is Prince Tamba, the Deputy Minister of Technical Services at the Ministry of Public Works.
Okay.
I'm here in China, in a city called Lewinga Port. Here I'm at the port of Lewinga, and as part of pre-shipment inspection of the 285 F-moving equipment. So I'm here along with my colleague Joseph Dixon. I will show him shortly. He's also around inspecting the equipment. As you can see, we're here at the port, like I mentioned to you. So we're here just to confirm that this equipment are ready to be shipped. Okay. So so we can confirm His Excellency Mr. President, Honorable Vice President, Honorable Minister Giddens, I can confirm to you all that all of the 19 excavators and 19 bulldozers are all
19. Hey, y'all listen though. 19 excavators, 19 bulldozers. Y'all listen. Not me.
Here, ready to be shipped.
Okay.
Today is January 8th, 2026. I'm here at the port. Of course, tomorrow, all of these equipment are due to be placed on the ship, on the cargo ship, and we expect them to arrive in 45 to 50 days, I think. So you can see some of them have already been customized. You see Bond County is here. You can see the dozer or D7 for Bond County. And look, two of them I see here. We also have the excavators. Excavators are also here. Which county is this? I see Bomi here. Excavator for Bomi.
Mix everything
here.
Up.
Mount is here. You see, all customized by counties. So this is very exciting. Very exciting. This is Grand Crew. Grand Crew is here, and you can see River G excavator.
So you see how they mix it up. You see what they did there. You see what they did there. So the consignment of yellow machines are here. These guys are rogues. They will use you. You see the problem with you people in this country. You allow the Unity Party people to use you all of the time. You allow Omar Delu Diapo, what's up? How's everything? You allow the Unity Party people to use you all of the time. And you see the technique that they play. The men they said it now. When they tell you, say, oh, the 35 yellow machine, or maybe the 39 yellow machines, they say 19 or whatever, they say it's coming. Right? But they mix it up so that they will buy a few and add it on this one. So they mix everything up, but the men said 19 now. But they're the ones saying here 39 coming, or there's one coming here and there, but they carrying 35 back. You see how God, you see how the guys can be exposed. You see, y'all listen to him continually.
And of course, this is the T35 model, which gives you you can see
around rotating in one place, went back to one machine. You count this side,
the teeth here, which is the ref. Instead of having one, it was prescribed to have 3 of them on the bulldozer, and so I'm just trying to show you the following one. Of course, you can see my colleague Joseph. He's the director for the mobile unit at the Ministry of Public Works. Is here along with me. He's a very experienced guy on equipment, so he's here as part of our pre-shipment inspection. So earlier on, we have already seen the other equipment. We have seen the truck. We have seen the fuel tanker. Of course, here Moserado is here. This is a bulldozer for the for Moserado. I've still shown you Grandbasso is here. So colleagues, there's the bulldozer for Lofa County. also here. Bommy. So, like I said, Mr. President, Maryland is here also. Mr. President, I can confirm to you, Mr. Vice President also, and Honorable Giddens, I can confirm to you all that all of the 19 excavators and bulldozers are already ready. They are all Shintui products manufactured hand on. Yesterday, we were at the assembly line for this equipment. Very well organized place. And so this is it, fellow Liberians. I am excited to be a part of manufactured hand on. Yesterday, we were at the assembly line. They are all Shintui products manufactured hand on. Yesterday, we were.
Hey, my boy, yo. The man said the yellow machines. When did he get there? He said they were just manufactured yesterday. Meaning they told the Jesus Christ. What kind of minute they so? What? These guys? That man said that the machine that he's showing you today, it was just manufactured yesterday. Because they were the assembly line, they were just putting it together like that. Then they say, put it also. Put it. They may put get you video about how they were. These people, these guys are rogues. Jesus. You said they assembled it yesterday? You said they just manufactured it yesterday? This man is telling you that they just manufactured the machine just yesterday as of the day that you are doing it, the next day after the assembly, after the manufacturing stuff. Right?
They are all Shintui products manufactured hand on. Yesterday, we were.
See you, man. You know about it, but let's get to the lines and eat out with your colors. Let's do that one there. Eh? You know, this country is an interesting country, but let's do that one. Let's leave it. Let's get to the lines and interact with you. Me, I don't want to play that again. I just telling you that they're not carrying any 35 machines back. That's also lies. These people are liars. You seen it? They are liars. Complete liars. That yellow machine, you can't go there, they face it the next day, you see it, the iron and be there. They tell you, see that thing, that fufu that they pounding, that you will see it, correct? Hello, how you doing? Jesus.
Hello.
Go ahead, please. Let's hear from you. No time.
Yeah, thank you, every day, Jimmy. Jimmy, I call on the follow on YouTube channel. On our daily civil already. Every that man, I know what the man take out the community country. I want to know how to think that when they have our spirit off, when the answers down like years to year. They see yellow mama got the pass around. That is the same machine. It's a man coming by the old daughter, turn the machine back. Look at it. Look at the estimation I made. That means that is a serious man. That means that is a serious man. Every day of excess, government we are going to pay. Because now, government does not care about food. They are excess and useless. And that's the crowd where there's no one to sugar for every. There's no one to sugar for the people that lie to people. They don't want to come and tell the truth. What about we pay there? So our heart enters the money. Then they come the last for every. So they go real look the serious people to us. You don't know the serious people. We got mention for them.
All right, thank you. Let me hold you there and get on to the next caller, please. Hello.
Yeah, good evening, Eddie.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm okay. My name is Asa Kamito Dennis, the chairman for the Voice of Nigeria. I call from Pinzo.
Okay, go on. Let's listen to you.
For the yellow machine issue part for me, I see that to be scans and my attention already and no closer to it because I see those things to be just what I really want to know, draw my attention to is the issue that has to do with my country, the Grand Gila country. Let me quickly applaud our former superintendent, the president of our country, former president of our country, in presence of Honorable Kai G. Fari, who really spoke lengthily, and when people talking like this from our country, it can really give me joy.
Okay.
The issue that has to do with our hospital issue, when the German Agro people came, somewhere around 2010 when it started, our input because the superintendent Kai Fari here, I came from the same administrative district, Putu administrative district. Okay. He come from Jaudi, I come from John Devita, but we're based in Tiamata. So when they are now that, German Agro above to give all a modern hospital, but then they need clearing. They want to bring machine to do clearing. All the machines that were happening down there, fuel and all the things. We were there putting our resources together. That day, the first day before it started the clinic, I was there. I left from Putu. I paid my $1,200 to go there. After I went there, bought water for people. I went on the ground. I left from there again. I went the next day. I got to come because my children go to school. I got to prepare them. So I went back Putu. I spent resources for that place. But I know that I want you to get this today. All these things are happening for us. We the Nigerians, we already know. The people who own the team. I mean, you see, Kanyo Bagbala and a brother to call Zoe Emmanuel who can be acting a grasshopper and feed and get plenty sense when it comes to politics, when the other party everything and we come to the party and because he want power there. These are the people who honor the team because the Zoe Penu and the Doe family, that are small tension, and he forgetting to know. He who down there, he lived with the Doe family to be where he are today. You know what Doe family there for his father? But because he went down there, or Doe father, Doe son came down there to run 2019, to run for 2014 to run for Supreme. So the man passed through him because you're representative of district number 1. Doe son passed through him. He encouraged the man said, "Can't run. I will run your campaign." The man said, "Car." He said, "Money." The man ate all that money at the end. When he alone, he started running. When Doe son met him, he started telling him, "Say your father died. Your father don't have no grave. You're not small thing. You're not small tension in our country." So today, when it comes to anything to even need, don't need on it. So people will work everywhere, tirelessly. So don't need can be on anything because he feel that he in power. But here Kanyo Bagbala, because Kanyo Bagbala running another campaign to change the name of Putu Mountain to what to Jira Mountain. I know he's looking for no favor testing or what he's looking for. But those guys, let them be aware, but we are waiting for them.
Okay.
And we'll get to know. Thank you for the opportunity.
I like that. Thank you for those insights. Hello, how are you doing?
Ebi.
Yeah.
How you doing, my bro?
Fine. Please go on. Let's listen to you.
Yeah, my name is Eddie P. calling from Chickasaw Factory. You know, bro, the society, people will always take advantage of our society. And thank God for people like you, the rest of the journalists are trying to educate our people. So people will not just come and take the advantage of our people, the United Party people there. If you continue to lie always stand on the machine, get to say we're crazy in this country, or you will come and just come and lie to everybody on concerning on business. Maybe the only way we can believe the people say they carry the machine back, okay? Or all the journalists should be there and they put that machine on the ship and we slip to the port, then the machine go back on that deep sea. They will believe it because if you go filter, you put it there, somebody will see it too again. So and lie to us. What people get Facebook for? Stop the thing you're doing. Then only one will be convinced that you carry the machine back. You know you're not carrying the machine back. Then what you eating up for? You tell us you bring your almost 300 machine to the bureau. Just stop the thing, man, my people. Why the president should come and lie? Everybody in the government lying. And nobody still is to say, Uncle Joe, the thing. Uncle Joe, what you doing to the Liberian people is wrong, Uncle Joe. Stop the thing. You're not living legacy for your children. What you doing today is wrong. Oh, look at what you're going to get today. You're teaching the people, you're teaching the hospital. What a prophet you? Somebody that fought for the hospital. You stop dating my people. It's wrong what you're doing. Not let like Liberian people. Not let the civil lab people. If somebody do something, appreciate the pricing. But you stop dating Uncle Joe. It will haunt you today.
No.
You must Uncle are telling you.
No.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, my brother, for your contribution. Let me hear from you quickly.
Eddie?
Yeah, hello, how you doing?
I do my son, yeah. Thank you. This is my sister on the line.
Yeah.
Let me say thank you for you and that God carry you too.
Okay.
No worker will see your function.
Amen.
We bless you every day on a daily basis for what you do for the Liberian people. You don't get money to pay you, but God will pay you and your children. You will live and eat your children. No, let people think that we stupid. Not Papa in this country, Eddie. Nobody will talk to that, no. And they say they'll do something and they like to see you begin 185, 285 machines. They go, we saw that woman with yellow machine, like a violation woman. So then they tell you, I tell you, people, I saw the police, they brought, when they part at that barrier, they use it, they park it in our point, they tell you they carry their bar, so we're selling, we're selling. They put you to the will not to The man said you carry to Grand Jesse from the door. Then I come to the hospital to carry that man, watching the man to put me only. To do the right thing. And see that put me satisfied with you. Then I go ahead and do it tomorrow. Pray. You'll follow them tomorrow. Thank you for having my child. Thank you for the
Thanks, mommy, for your contribution. All right, so we are right here on this very side, and I will continue to be here and forever grateful to Almighty God for the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding God shares with us. And what are you doing?
Hello, Obi.
Yeah, let's hear from you.
Yeah, this is Musa Brown, and I'm from New Jersey.
Yeah, Musa, let's hear from you.
Abi, you know, when we hear these kind of things that are happening, most especially in Grand Gile. Look, Abi, this is my suggestion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every area that was developed, every development that was put in an area within Liberia by President George Manneh Weah, during his administration, those development that was put there, Abi, look, our people saw the people doing it. You know, Liberians voted out of a mindset. Or Liberians vote, they didn't vote because there was no development, Abi.
Mm-hmm.
The people voted because of hate. People voted because of hate, but then the reality is not showing that we voted against ourselves. We voted against young people. We voted against people with potential who could rush, who could play with, who could laugh with, who could sit together and joke and laugh. Even though they were stakeholders in our country, but we could talk to them. But because of hate, we voted against them. We look upon them. We look down upon them. That's what the people voted for. It was not because of development. Because AB, with the level of development, infrastructure development, road development, that President George Weah undertook in Liberia, for Liberian to say we will change such a person. No, it is only people that will be insane that will think of such. But you know, AB, this is our country. So for me, that Jeremiah couldn't go and cheat all the hospital, all the hospital, everything job we do, let him move all his knee, let him move. Look, the Liberian products to pay. Reality has show face, AB. I'll tell you what. Jeremiah Kun, even he himself was standing talking. His mind was telling him that well, I'm doing the wrong thing. Trust me. But just as the last caller said, AB, this is the working of Zopeno, because Zopeno and the Doe family, look, they can see eye to eye right now. And because of that, Zopeno now is close with the president, and Kanyo Bagbala, our brother too, our young brother, have gone and joined him. Because they think they can make the difference. They can change Grand Gile. And look, Grand Gile in the southeast, look, let it do all the make it let it go overhead bridge from Monrovia straight to Grand Gile. Overhead bridge from Monrovia straight to Maryland. None of it come to voting. One Weah is on that ballot. Nobody will win that southeast from George Weah. They know that. And the kind of Barbara and the Zopeno know that. Even in Grand Gile, I tell you what, I challenge Zopeno today. If Zopeno know he may, let Zopeno resign as a senator and go rerun. The weapon they were carrying, they never whip Jesus like that.
Okay.
Trust me.
Thank you, Musa. Let me get on. Hello, how you doing? How's everything with you? Yeah.
Good evening, Teacher Lai.
Yeah, let's hear from you. Good evening.
Thank you, Chief. Teacher Lai, this is a friend and brother, Alex. I'm joining from Nima District.
Okay, go on.
Thanks so much for the platform. Teacher Lai, you know, Unity Party, Teacher Lai. Unity Party only get one partner. The only party that Unity Party get right now in this country, Teacher Lai, is that George Weah spoiled this country, Teacher Lai. But we ask what George Weah did to spoil the country. They can't admit anything. Unity Party feel within herself, Teacher Lai. For every time they come to power, they come to light. More especially for 2023 election lights. The last that I carried my late Senator Johnson, prior to his death, and call a poor person Weah to beg him to consider him until immediately demise. The Unity Party got no option. And the Liberians people are going to understand, Teacher Lai. Could you imagine if they need that hospital after the late president go? You go up, you kind say that George Weah who did the thing. In their own mind, if they needed Grand Gile referral hospital, the Liberians or the Grand Gile will say, if the Unity Party will pay the hospital. No. We said no. The people that Grand Gile live in that country. to the guy who just spoke, Sacramento, Denix. I was in Putu. He was one of the top talkers at the time. Putu gold mine was already functioning in that place. Sylvia, he was one person who reflected the issue. So the people that graduate, they understand when it comes to that hospital issue. So you can't come out, Zopen, who have filled that country for 20 some years. You can't point at nothing to change the name of that hospital overnight. The same thing happened in your country here, Teacher Lai. The City Hall persons were built in Ghana.
Yeah.
You have no superintendent who uses county money without accountability. So just taking 100,000 and complete that City Hall, she can't do it. Reason is because they send it to broad area. So if they complete it, they will say that we are. So the only thing they can do now, like the fancy Mawaya school, the person that we are, ain't no bill. The same school that the bill, one county. They were coming that time, they work to dedicate it. They never mention the name person where. But mind you, they are thinking that trick they carry around laboratories containing the calendar, go by it to say, yeah, that Unity Party will build it. No. The laboratories are already discovered Unity Party. Long time, Teacher Lai. They get watching the time. To my own VP who look at one person getting 10,000 US a month, thousands of people who vote in, they have been serious nursing in the country down as we speak. Those are the things that the big calculator taking on. You have a lot of librarians in the country who voted for you. But you know, pick one person say during the war, that they may who save my life. Who will take 10,000 you give to the other man. The entire government who support him, everybody going to look ahead. So he don't bring decision of that person. You always want decision at the end of the day, a minute with private, you don't know how to solve it. So for the people, they have your own way. The entire so is you go a kind of a situation. Let us start wasting our time. You know, probably can come out of power to now. The only one option to get to regulation, but that would be it'll be too chaotic for them. So I had to say this afternoon. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Alex. And I appreciate that. Let me get on. Hello, how are you doing quickly?
Yeah, this is Mene Gide from Harrisburg Township.
Harrisburg Township. Let's hear from you, please.
Yeah. Ebi, we thank you for this question. But you know, I get problem with it. All I know is what doing. Trying to now with tell who will be the good best in the country. In my last question, I want to be barely. You people don't know for someone to be our Jew. Because what's about movie, I know I will get. I want to do.
Yeah, you're talking about the Harrisburg era, right? Yeah. When you
with the Jew.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know that. Okay. Thank you. How are you doing?
Good evening, Jimmy.
Yeah, how you doing?
Thank you ever so much, my brother. The official sport person with Liberation Movement.
Okay.
We the activists in our thoughts, maybe to be I got lying and deceptive. Is that correct? I mean, you are against the people. Be truthful to the disco. Be truthful. Don't be here to lie to the people. And what the party is doing, they are helping the Liberian people. And what we are seeing here, they brought the machine for over 2 years, 1 or 2 years now. Who paying for the machine being here? And when you bring the AB, you are going to pull something. How that money? How they get that money on the Liberian post? So why they tell you that our money is going in? You know, bringing machine, taking machine back, and so like to AB. And again, where the country, I think we got people in the government. They will decide what to do, but what President Biden is doing, they're not doing well for himself. Last time you say you're carrying to body. And now it's only cool that you really love doing whatsoever, but what you doing now, you know, money and said, AB. Thank you so much, my brother.
Thanks, boss, for your contribution. I appreciate that. Let me get on to the female lines and continue with them. Hello, how are you doing? Hello? Okay, hello? Okay, sorry. Let me get on and let me see right here on this die. All right, so let me get here, then there. We are certainly getting there. We are roughly 12 more minutes. So we'll manage this right here on this die. Let me get on. Hello?
Good evening, Ebi.
Yeah, let's hear from you, please.
Yeah, it's a back from Johnson Bay.
All right, man.
Ebi, and my brother, what job the lamb before you say, oh, yeah, my woman answer for it. Zopen woman answer for it. That person, we are better hospital, continue to say, the man answer what I said. That need that upon the hospital with the great people. So that's why now, President, we are coming back with more need for them and post on the kind of don't need it. The man answer what I said. Okay, the man answer what I said, Ebi. I'm joking. The man answer what I said. So So that's what now I want come back with more need for that. A post family don't need it. I told you last time I said, okay, and that's happy. Until we sit there with the grandkids and Waka. You can enter class and say, you got very to why the finish getting to the different to with the crop when you have America over the wall and that we know that don't let it. Don't let it. Then you say, enter class and take that for you can't go for you. And you're listening to me. Your answer for yourself. Who reject your to the nine, the one I eat. And when you go forward, uncle, the we are from it. But the wicked man, what kill somebody in Portugal Palace and a castle green. We don't kick everybody out. Let me say it. Drop it when you listen to me. I'm going to for your say that president we are in our hospital. So the people of Grand Gila are listening to me that America all what they want. And I was so in our hospital. So I was fine in the west job. Then you go, then you say, you say, go to the hospital. My brother, don't for your say so that's why now when we teach you say we don't move from there. When you never grab for me in a break or when you grab for me, you're not going to work at him. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, ma'am, for your contribution. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Everyone, I'm been from Tasha West. Yeah, I just need to the graduate. I beg you, money will not be lay on hard court. 2 months later, I court. I've been to the president. 2029, I'm going to bank and go to the bar and vote where. Let so penal, you only out. You're the 41st senator and vote for him. Open it up. Now, what can me? Then I put him up. Why case the nephew for power business? You're more voting on your money initially to him because our country. The farm machine is very carrying back stealing there. When I stealing our resources, we suffer in the country, nothing in the country, no medicine, no nothing. Saying not people that they care, no medicine, 24 people die. 24 the people nothing going on, but I say no, not nothing. It breaks all the rules. It's going like today, it to court. It's the poor national about case they can't go and the only our people. People are looking think maybe
okay. Thank you, mommy. Hello, how you doing? Let's call her 8 more minutes.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello, Eddie.
Yeah, hello, ma'am.
You see, they use the party to here. They lie when they say to win. Now they still lie, they lie. They lie and say they don't know how to lie. Say, look at that one. What's the person they go do to Nigeria today? Who demand and who Nigeria until stupid? Who not stupid? But so can we continue? Yeah, President Bouaka, they must continue. They must continue. But we'll see. 2029 with me. Whether they will see that play again. So when you just line the last time they say from Nigeria to Kano tomorrow at 5 minutes. They lie when they say to win that they say they will say full at drop they will say full for them. They can't rescue her, they can't scare her, they say they are rescue team. Everything that rescue, everything that rescue. Yeah, they on the Samurai trial yesterday, they say they finish 3 there. That the one we heal at yeah. Thank you, Kuba.
Thanks, mommy, for your contribution. Let me get on here. Hello, how you doing?
Good evening, Ebi.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Ebi, I'm Spencer Mohammed, and I come from Popo Kono, Down Coast Spoon Hill, Winton community. Ebi, thank you this evening for the discussion. Ebi, over the last 6 years, we heard the Unity Party guy saying that President we are spoiled Liberia. He spoiled the country. But Ebi, over the last 6 years, did you ever see President we are dedicating any unfinished project?
No.
Is your opinion on the President we are?
No.
So the people who click fix Liberia, how can they are dedicating unfinished project? In my mind, Unity Party have failed. They do not have any contact. They do not have any idea about governance. That's how come they are dedicating unfinished project. The men that they castigated, men that they say he spoiled the country, the men did not dedicate any unfinished project. Because they are dedicating unfinished project. Look, if you look at Unity Party, they have caught up in their own lies. Number one, Joseph Boakai is not globally connected. He does not have any connection. In my mind, they're getting to know that the funding for that hospital for the body is drawing out, and they know that project will not complete if they wait. It will be a disgrace to them. That's why they are running, because they know the German government will be sooner or later forget as the Swedish government is leaving. So they want to blindfold us that they are dedicating a project, but we know them. They're just liars. Look at what they are doing. The men say they are bringing 285. They say they're bringing 19 bulldozers. 90. So what? How can 19 plus 19 285? Maybe. You see how the guys are exposing themselves? Look, the guys get to power with lies
and they will continue with them.
Thank you very much.
What do you start with?
Giving us the opportunity to make our voice on national issues. Thank you.
Brother. You're most welcome. Hello, how are you doing? This one will do. Hello? Yeah, let's hear from you.
Yeah, this is Lloyd D. Johnson.
Yeah, Lloyd, let's hear. Yeah, Lloyd, let's hear from you quickly.
Thank you, AB. No, AB, let me tell you, I'm from River G, Putuken. Joseph Boakai like it. All the machines that come in here, back then in River G. No, we know his intent. We know what he's doing it for. We're not believing him for development in this country. We're not believing him. Lots of peace. Now we are reserved area. Let Boakai do anything he can do. But August, August, some of will be going there. We're not going to tell our people. I don't care what he do in River G. He can never win. We are there. We know. Thank you.
Thanks, boss, for your contribution. Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah. Thank you, maybe. Sorry about that. Yeah. This is Edmond Carr. You know, maybe it's a very interesting, and it is often said that the meaning for evil, but God turned it to your good. That was happening in the southeast there. Mm-hmm. Because if all of us are aware, we were close to the man that killed Doe, and he told her that the body was burned and threw ashes in water. So when they took the casket to Grand Chile County, we knew that there's something else they were running after. But it will be revealed one of these days. So where now is a real reconciliation? Removing those knee, putting those knee there. If even you are not even in the plane, that those knee needed to be on the hospital like it happened in capital Nima County. Saying you're talking about reconciliation and want to reconcile with the people of Grand Chile, put them together. It was just important that this government could do so to make sure that Doe is remembered. But to go and remove his knee, then this has clearly validated our argument that Boakai didn't go to Grand Chile County because he wanted to reconcile. No, he went to Grand Chile County for political reasons, thinking that he could afford to quote unquote destroy CDC and President. We are in the Southeast. That's what he did it for. So it has shown itself. So how will the people look at him now in Grand Chile County? He will remove their son knee and put your own knee. They look at the hospital. Why are you rushing to dedicate? The last of December, you were running around here dedicating places. You could not go there to dedicate because the hospital was not completed. We are talking about it, that what Zopen and all I need to do was to call on the president to make sure that they complete that project. That president, we are starting for the people in Grand Chile. But only to see him there today dedicating a project that you still can foundation there, nothing is done, you go, you dedicate it. Why are you dedicating? Okay. So that has vindicated us that what we're saying is just true. They want Yellow Machine team there. I don't really know what's going on. What the whole publicity about Yellow Machine? The last time before President we could leave the scene when we blow, I think 42 or 32 Yellow Machine, we went to a vendor. We went through some of the guys are here that are involved in road construction. They brought out Yellow Machine before road construction could even talk about it, that we are bringing some machine to be able to help people work to back up the various or contractor agreement that we are giving to institutions here. But every time there is not a provision, and this is why I said this afternoon on St. Andrew Show and KOK, that's I was finding it difficult to believe that you will bring machine in this country, stay here 1 year plus, and you can say you are carrying it by. And I said the only way that will make us to believe it Let them create the publicity as they did when they brought it here. They generally be at the Freeport, place it on the ship, leaving the country before we can believe that. But we know that that's a surely they are lying. That machine is here. They are already using some, but they are just trying to play on the intelligence of the library. But you don't do that. I don't believe it. You take my goods and stay with you for 1 year. Then you take it, you give it back to me with all benefit. We won't believe that thing. So that is that stop, man. That is stop. It's too cheap. And this is why they are doing it at this time. Even they are supporting that they were countering off. They cannot support it because it's too embarrassing and shameful. You don't do that. Thank you, man.
Thanks so much for your contribution. I appreciate that. And we are certainly getting there with God. All things are possible. All right. Remember now, we are all here together to do what we can for our country. And no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there. There's a man to pray. Remember, there's a God to answer. And we are right here going home tonight, right here on this very day. We're grateful to the Almighty God. I love this song and I always missed it. We'll get there, whether you like it or not. And no matter what it is, what you think about or how you think about what you think about, we are getting there. I really know. And so we are getting there. I want to say thanks to all of you for the time tonight. That's your government. So we can go about our business. So whatever they want to do, how they want to do what they do, I think they will get the reward from the Liberian people. Well, it's up to them. Left with the Liberian people to determine what they want to do with the rewards. So they can award people with power. But we are grateful to the Almighty God again. We are here tomorrow, the weekend's edition. Go, the Diaspora Talk